Controversial Caitlin Clark statement from NBA insider angers Fever fans. We're just past midseason, and Caitlin Clark has already missed 12 games, dealt with 4 different injuries, and skipped both the highly anticipated All-Star three-point contest and the All-Star weekend in Indianapolis. So, you know how tough it's been, but NBA insiders aren't letting this fairy tale run dry. In the W, though, there's no fairy godmother, just a league that hits you with reality checks. Still, not everyone agrees with that. All this conversation took a sharp turn when renowned columnist Skip Bayless issued a bold warning to the WNBA regarding Clark's ongoing physical and mental struggles. The Fever star had just been sidelined for her 3rd consecutive injury, with no clear timeline on her return. The most that the Indiana Fever shared was, Caitlin Clark underwent further medical evaluations earlier this week, which confirmed that no additional injuries or damage were discovered. Clark will continue working with the medical team on her recovery and rehabilitation, with the priority on her long-term health and well-being. Clark has missed 12 of the 25 games so far, including a 3-week stretch. Going by Stephanie White's words, the physicality played a part in these injuries, while fans have also called out mishandling of the situation. So when Skip noticed the pattern and the league potentially missing out on a golden opportunity, he responded with a viral video. In the clip, he said, "The WNBA has better get Caitlin Clark physically and mentally healthy or risk sliding back off the national map. I'm sorry, but I'm just being honest. I find it difficult to watch WNBA games without her on the floor." Well, given the no-look passes or the full-court ones alongside burying logo threes from 36, 32, 30, or even 27 feet, we get it. Clark's a performer and admits that when she is on court, "I'm really fiery and I want to kill." So the Fever has felt her absence ever since she left the court, holding her right groin during the game against the Connecticut Sun. They lost 2 in a row before bouncing back against the Aces. That would make their record 5-7 without the reigning roadie on the floor. So you can see why Skip wants her back, not just for Clark's sake, but for the growth of the league and the entertainment of its fans. But is everyone on board? Skip Bayless gets hit with unexpected heat in the comments section. When Skip released his video, it blew up online, but the fans, they clapped back hard. They need to find a way to get an injured player healthy? She's on one team, lol. If you don't want to watch, don't watch, wrote one user. Since Caitlin Clark brought in the surge, it has rightly been a lot about her. But the league is no longer stranded on one player. The All-Star weekend was a good look into that. 2.2 million viewers tuned in for the game, while 1.3 million, up 89%. From last year, were catching the 3-point and skills challenge. All of that while CC was on the sidelines. So, for fans of the league, it isn't about a single player anymore. This is stupid. The Fever upset the Aces tonight without Caitlin. They are very watchable once they signed Ari McDonald. Kelsey Plum dropped 30 tonight on 10 of 15 shooting. Sorry, this is exciting. Stop whining. I'd rather you just not watch than pander, penned another user. Well, initially, Indiana struggled without Clark, starting 2-3. But ever since adding Ari McDonald and getting Sophie Cunningham and Sid Colson healthy, things have started to click. And we aren't just saying this. Her own teammate Sophie, aka her guarding angel, admitted, following her recent 15-point performance, "Yeah, I don't think that it affects us anymore. But I really do think that, if we have Caitlin, great, and we know how to play with her. If we don't have Caitlin, great. We know how to play without her, and I think that's just so important." And she's right. From the 2025 Commissioner's Cup Championship win to a historic 22-1 run against the Aces, none of it included Clark on the court. So fans aren't holding back from amplifying that. "I don't find it difficult," another simply disagreed. In Clark's limited minutes, Kelsey Mitchell is once again leading the squad with 19.5-point average, while Aaliyah Boston is having her best defensive season. On the other end, Natasha Howard is grinding to keep the Fever's defense in the top ratings. And that's not all. The twins, Cunningham and Lexi Hull, are combining for 14.9 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game. Sophie Cunningham nails the triple and Lexi Hull picks up a steal and knocks down a triple of her own in transition, Fever proudly posted. But isn't just the indie franchise. Nafisa Collier is having her best season while keeping the Lynx right on top of the table. Kelsey Plum's 30-point performance, 10-15 from the field, in the dominant win over the Sun was pure entertainment. Then we've got rookie Paige Buchers and Sonia